I've lived in this apartment for 3 years. It's quiet, cheap, and close to my work. Nothing strange ever happened here. Until last night, it started with a power outage. I was sitting in my living room when, suddenly, the lights flickered. Then died completely. It wasn't unusual, the building's old. I grabbed a candle from the kitchen, lit it, and placed it on the table. That's when I noticed my shadow on the wall. At first, it was perfectly normal, but then, I saw it breathe. Not like a trick of the light, I swear I saw its chest rise and fall. I blinked hard. Maybe I was just tired, but then I decided to test it. I raised my right hand. My shadow didn't move. It just stood there, completely still. A chill ran down my spine. I moved my arm again, this time waving it quickly. The shadow tilted its head, like it was curious about me. Okay, that's creepy, I whispered to myself. The air in the room felt heavy, like the atmosphere before a storm. I took a step back, my heartbeat quickening. The shadow, on the wall, took a step forward, toward me. No, I muttered. I blew out the candle. Darkness swallowed the room. I stood there in pitch black for what felt like hours, frozen. When the lights flickered back on, the shadow was gone, or so I thought. That night, I tried to sleep, but just as I was drifting off, I heard it. A faint sound, like whispering, coming from the corner of my bedroom. I sat up. The street light outside shone just enough light through my curtains for me to see the shape in the corner. It was tall, thin, like me. It wasn't attached to the wall. It wasn't attached to anything. Who's there? I asked, my voice shaking. The figure tilted its head again, the same way the shadow had. Then, it raised its hand, and waved. I felt my entire body go cold. I reached for my phone, but it wouldn't turn on. Dead battery. I turned on my bedside lamp, but the light flickered and went out instantly. Now, the room was completely dark, except for a faint outline of that thing. It took a slow step toward me, then another, until it was standing at the foot of my bed. I wanted to scream, but no sound came out. It leaned down, close enough that I could feel the cold air coming off of it, and in a voice that sounded exactly like mine. It whispered, "You've been living in my body. It's time to switch." Before I could react, the room went completely black. When I opened my eyes, everything was different. I was standing in my bedroom, but not as myself. I was flat, two-dimensional, pinned to the wall. I watched as my real body, walked to the mirror, stretched its neck, and smiled. Then it blew out the candle, and left me there.